All right, boys and girls, today what we're going to be talking about are missing angles in triangles. And we have to remember one math law for triangles. So we know that all the angles in a triangle will always add up to 180 degrees. So in every single triangle, no matter if it's obtuse, acute, or right, it does not matter. Every angle has to add up to 180 degrees. So what we need to do is take a look at our triangles and figure out what the missing angle is by adding up what we have and subtracting from the total. It's very similar to what we were doing last week with angles around a point and angles on a line. So right here on the document camera, I have this triangle drawn out, and it's an obtuse triangle. And we have a 32-degree angle and a 27-degree angle. So how am I going to find this missing angle? I'm going to add up what I have and then subtract from 180. So those are my two steps, okay? Add what I have and then subtract from 180. Those are my two steps in pretty much every problem that we're going to be dealing with today. So my first step here is 32 plus 27, and I'm going to get 59 degrees. 59 degrees is how many degrees are in these two angles, okay, if I add them up. What I need to do is find out what's in this angle here. So I'm going to take 180 degrees and take away 59 degrees, and I'm going to have 121 degrees left over. How do I check my answer to make sure that it's right? Well, when I add 121 plus 27 plus 32, this has to come out to equal 180. And if I check my work, 3, 5, 8, 180, my answer checks out. So this angle is 121 degrees. Taking a look at another one. So this triangle here, we might say, oh, this looks like a 90-degree angle. It might be a right triangle. Unless the little right angle box is drawn in here, we don't know that for sure. So we have to prove that this is a right triangle or that it's not a right triangle. So I have a 50-degree angle over here and a 35-degree angle over here. So I have 50 plus 35 equals 85. And when I subtract from 180, I'm going to find out that I have 17 minus 8 is 9. This is a 95-degree angle over here. So this is not a right triangle. In this next example, drawn out very similarly, angle G is the missing angle over here. And I have a 42-degree angle over here. I'll rewrite this so it's a little clearer. I have a 48-degree angle up top here. So now what do? Figure out what I have all together. I have 90 degrees altogether, and then when I do 180 minus 90, I'm left with 90 degrees. So angle G is 90 degrees. So is this a right triangle? Yes, it is. And finally, this last question here is this rather large triangle, and I have 120 degrees and 20 degrees so far. So if I have 120 plus 20, I have 140. And then to find the measure of angle H, I'm going to do 180 minus 140, and I'm going to be left with 40 degrees. Really, all I'm doing today, as I'm finding missing angles in triangles, is I'm adding up what I have, and I'm subtracting from 180.